We are live at the 52nd Annual CMA Awards in Nashville with Danielle Bradbery. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We had a chance to talk to you recently when your good buddy Scott Borchetta was hanging out in the studio with us prior to the Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling in and chatting with us when he was there.
That's awesome.
What have you been up to in between the last we talked to you and now?
Oh, man. I have, been running around doing shows. I've been to Europe, and I'm going back after this CMA week, and I put out a single of Goodbye Summer featuring Thomas Rhett, so that's been really fun, and he's been very supportive, so I appreciate him for that, and just doing a bunch of shows and keeping it going.
and I love the story behind Goodbye Summer, which originally started its life as Hello Summer.
It did, yes. On my second record, it was Hello Summer, which a lot of people are very familiar with, as being Hello Summer. And when we were trying to figure out what the new single was going to be, we were like, okay, we need an upbeat song. And so Hello Summer was the first thing we thought of. And we're like, okay, let's change it up a little bit. Let's, name it Goodbye Summer. And, that makes sense. It is Goodbye Summer. And then we were like, okay, well, let's have Thomas Rhett on it. And he was very excited to do that. And I was very excited that he was. And, it worked out perfectly.
Now, the album is called Don't Believe We Met, and we got a chance to hear a lot of it prior to you releasing it right around this time last year when you came to our Pepsi Hank Fest in November. You shared a lot of new songs that we were going to hear on the album. The title of it fascinates me, though, because I assume that comes from your sense that when you were a younger artist, kind of doing things other people wanted you to do, perhaps, that this was your opportunity to introduce yourself who you feel you are.
Yeah, definitely. After The Voice, it was very, I was learning. I was only 17. I had just turned 17. And that age, you really don't know what's going on just yet. I for sure didn't. I was confused a lot, and I was trying to figure out who Danielle Bradbery was going to be, and Blake Shelton as my coach, he was trying to help me with that, and a lot of people were, and so having a break in between albums, I really jumped into writing, which helped me figure out my sound a little more, and so my second record was very honest, and I wrote a lot, and we were like, okay, I Don't Believe We've Met is perfect because I feel like I can show my fans a little bit more of a deeper story to me, and so yeah.
Well, if you have figured out who you are at this age, you're well ahead of most people because
I will be honest.
I got no idea what I'm doing.
I'm still trying, so I haven't beat anybody to that yet.
Well, I've told you this before that your song "Worth It," that I'm the father of an 18-year-old girl who's in college in her first year right now, and getting out in the world and starting
That's
to
awesome.
that whole idea of sense of self and who you are and defining who you are.
For
sure.
Sure.
A lot of your music is not just helping you figure that out, but other people as well. So
I hope for that. So yeah, and I hope she's having fun so far. And I know it's probably hard for you, but she sounds like she's killing it.
I don't want her to have too much fun. Let's say
right?
She's having a good time, but also being studious as well.
You want her to come back home.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Danielle Bradbery, great to see you again.
Good to see you.
Hanging out with us here at the 52nd Annual CMA Awards in Nashville on New Country 97.1 Hank FM.